Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, you guys. This person's right in front of me. I'm JDZ Gaming Empire. We're working on the Gold Road chapter, and we have the main story we're working on, but we're also trying to clear out some of the other side missions and the other things on the map that haven't been discovered yet. The main mission right now is called the Untraveled Road. Shard Marshal Vargas's Miramor forces still threaten Westweald, but Baragon thinks... Oh my, hang on, I gotta see this. What? That was so cool. Okay, let me start again. I was mesmerized by them fast traveling. Shard Marshal Vargas's Miramor forces still threaten Westweald, but Baragon thinks they're mostly meant to keep us from interfering in whatever Ethelia plans to do next. We need to find the prince and prevent her from destroying our reality. The Skein of Secrets revealed the location of the Ayleid ruin of Windir, but we have no idea why. We can only assume that we could pick up Ethelia's trail there, so I need to head to Windir. And Windir is right over here. We are up here. I want to go collect this quest and then see if anybody's over there working on this this world boss. So let's head over here. Call our mount. Okay, so there should be... Oh, wait a minute. I'll click that, and then I see something over here.
Been on the lookout for that.
Yes. Sigic loots. Alien refuge helm and some crafting materials. Alright, I will be dismantling that because I don't wear heavy gear. Alright, that person is right here. Oh, it's not a person, it's a note. Look, a note. Trapper's note. To any passing travelers, if you happen to find something in my snare, I can make it worth your while to help me instead of stealing my catch. My friend Stargazer Syria, that name sounds familiar, hired me to capture an adolescent guzzard for her. She finds the naked things endearing because they remind her of her home back in Cragworn. Now she wants to raise one by hand as a pet. She's a dear friend, but I'll never understand her love for the wretched creatures. Hopefully my trap was effective and the poor bugger hasn't been stuck there for too long. Soraya is waiting outside the Stone Chip Tavern in Ontis. If you deliver her new companion safely to her, she'll see you paid for your efforts. Trapper Marcian. Okay? Alright, and then the boss is over that way. Let's remove this marker. Oh. What happened here? Adolescent guzzard. That's it? Now we just need to find her? What? This doesn't make sense. Mini menagerie. I found a note from a trapper named Marcian in the wilderness, along with a snared adolescent guzzard. According to the note, if I deliver the guzzard to Stargazer Soraya and Ontis, I'll be rewarded. I gathered the adolescent guzzard from the trap. I should finish the job and bring it to Stargazer Soraya for payment. But wasn't it dead? Wasn't it dead? Okay, we're going over here for it, where there's another world boss. But let's see if there's anybody... Where's that over there? A long-toothed berserker. Alright, the world boss is over this way. See if anybody's over here. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on this. Either people are going to be here or they're not. Where is it at? Inside, maybe? Broken Path Cave. I mean, I'm not trying to spawn it. I'm not anywhere near it unless it's up above. Oh, I think it's up above. Okay, let's go. In here? Craglorn. It's even on the map. Where does this take us? Craglorn. Let's just investigate. Craglorn. Oh, this is a totally different area. Whoa. Oh yeah, we haven't been here yet, and we're not going here yet. This must be part of a DLC expansion. Okay, so how do we get to this? Is there a cave down here that I don't see? Oh, there's something over that way. There's a cave. Let's go see what we find inside here. Oh, there's people in here. Oh! There's a fight going on already. Oh! Where'd he go? Okay, he's down. Oh, hello.
Roll out of there.
I did roll out of there. Have no fear. I'm out of there. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. You're not gonna get me. Whoa. This is kind of cool. Oh, stay away from that. Jeez. Sharp as Night is down. And so is the enemy. Nice. Bacardi Vintage Guards. Sounds like something we're not going to use. Yeah. Oh, they are medium. I'm wearing light. Okay. We are done here. That was great timing, you guys. Fantastic timing. Okay, now let's work on that mini quest. Our weapon away. You know, I'm pretty sure I have Sharp as Night to be able to heal himself, but I don't know why he doesn't do it before he dies. We are going. Let's go over to this way shrine and get out of here. Fast travel to where we need to go.
Let's move.
Okay. What you doing?
What do you have there, traveler? Something is rustling about in your bag like a fell runner on fire.
Oh, I remember you. I got an adolescent guzzard and a note from a trapper to deliver it to you.
Oh, thank you. Just look at this little darling. I always wanted to raise a guzzard by hand. I'd almost given up on Marcian. I should have known they'd find a way to finish the job. Please, take this for your trouble.
That's it?
Versidue and the young guzzard get along better than I dreamed. Still, my little guzzard could use an adult to learn from.
Uh-oh.
I asked Marcian for one, but that was ages ago. I'll gladly pay you for your trouble if you find an adult guzzard for me.
I knew it was not going to be that simple. What did you ask Marcian to trap?
I asked them to trap some guzzards for me as pets, an adolescent and an adult. They remind me of my home back in Craglorn. I also lost my dear pet wormmouth, Versidue, on the journey here. If anyone can bring these creatures to me, it's Marcian.
Well, he's gone. Okay, go to Windir. Oh, wait. She doesn't need me to go. Oh, she doesn't need me to go do anything. This is the main story. Okay. Let's look at the map. I thought she was gonna want me to collect an adult guzzard for her. All right, we have this last mission on the map here, so let's go see about it. That's done. Oh wait, before we do that, let's see if this world boss is anybody over here fighting it. Before we leave the region, or the not region but area. It's gonna be up above. I think we've been over here. Yeah, we've been over here before, and we waited and waited and waited. You guys didn't have to wait, but I was waiting, and there was nobody. Oh man, it just ended. Well, maybe there'll be some more people. Maybe there'll be some more people. I missed out. Missed out. Give it a few minutes. It hasn't spawned yet anyway, so. Let's do crouch. Okay. I'm being impatient, and we're gonna leave. Didn't wait that long. Oh, wait. Are more peoples coming? More peoples? Okay, hang on. We still gotta wait for it to spawn, though. We're gonna need more than us three, that's for sure. Are you waiting? Nope, they're not waiting. Okay. We're out. We're outie. And where did I put the marker at? Up this way, as a matter of fact. Fast travel marker. Ooh, let's not disturb you or that gargoyle. Oh my, there's all kinds of baddies in here. You see nothing? You see nothing? You see nothing? Okay, we're gonna go... where's that quest at? Oh, we're gonna go back up here. Pick up that other last mission that I see. Well, it looks like there's something down that way. It might be the same one, though. Hello. Elfbeta the Shy.
Word from Nemalton is that Ira Earthturner was a traitor. You were there. Is that true?
Hello, my friend. Would you be interested in helping the great adventurer Narcissus Dren? He's busy exploring a nearby Ayleid ruin, and I fear for his safety.
Why are you so concerned about his safety?
The noted explorer Narcissus Dren has gone to investigate the ruins of Wendir, and I fear he may be in trouble. He left some time ago to procure an Ayleid relic, the emblem of the last king. Could you go and help him? He will reward your efforts.
What do you need me to do?
Find Narcissus and help him recover the emblem from Wendir. Here, let me mark it on your map. He had some Wood-Elf allies, but I do not trust them. My dear Narcissus is brilliant but impulsive, and needs someone to protect him from his own enthusiasm.
Okay, I'll find Narcissus Dren.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narcissus Dren himself. Please, go seek him out.
Who is this Narcissus Dren?
You're unfamiliar with the great Narcissus Dren? Surely you've encountered his works at some point. Narcissus Dren and the Draugr Dilemma? Narcissus Dren and the Well of Gold?
I can't say that I have. Are these published books?
Of course. But don't mistake him for a mere scrivener. He is a man with a penchant for ruins, a fondness for levers, and an appetite for adventure that would rival a sensuous hunger.
Where do you fit in with this?
I'm one of Narcissus Dren's devoted personal assistants, perhaps the most devoted. I compile his research, organize his travel plans, and transcribe his notes. I'm proud to serve such a gifted explorer.
You're quite involved.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narcissus Dren himself. Please, go seek him out.
Tell me more about these ruins of Wendir.
The ancient elves that ruled before the Empire built keeps, crypts, and fortifications throughout the land. This was one of the last of them before their kingdoms fell. Now, all are in ruins, overrun by monsters and rogues.
Sounds dangerous.
Yes, but dear Narcissus lives for that type of adventure. That is why he needs someone to help him in his adversity, to help rein in his enthusiasm.
Good thing he has you.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narcissus Dren himself. Please, go seek him out.
Okay. Narcissus Dren. I thought I saw another player up there. Alright, let's look at that journal. Ayleid Altercations. The noted explorer Narcissus Dren is seeking an Ayleid treasure from the ruins of Wendir. I agreed to help him. According to Elfbeta the Shy, I will find Narcissus Dren skulking around the local ruins. I should look for him there. Oh, good. He's right over here where we're going to do the main story mission. So let's remove that Okay, shine. I meant that marker and put it over here. Call our mount. Who was he aiming his bow at? Because it sure wasn't in my direction. Find okay, Narcissus Dren. Is that you right here? Narcissus Dren?
Hush! Can't you see I'm busy blending into my surroundings?
Albetta sent me. How can I help?
Elf Beta, of course. Yes, I could use some help. First, you must know I am the noted explorer Narcissus Dren. You know the name, of course. World-famous adventurer and author and all that. I've been exploring the Ayleid ruins here at Wendir.
And something went wrong?
Things were going along swimmingly when out of nowhere, my associates, a band called the Recollection,
What?
turned on me.
His
I
associates.
barely escaped with my life. Now I need someone to recover the emblem of the last king.
Why would I help this dude? He's working with the Recollection. Those are the bad guys. The emblem of the last king.
Yes, one of the symbols of office of King Dinar, last of the Ayleid rulers. I thought the Recollection would be interested in the discovery. Apparently they were too interested and chased me out. But we're going back and will retrieve the emblem.
All right, where do we start?
We must search these surface ruins for two types of things. My own irreplaceable notes, and any information of the Recollection's doings. Those wood elves must have some papers about here. Mission orders, reports, or correspondence.
Tell me more about what happened here.
I should never have mentioned the emblem of the last king to the Recollection. They sent a large contingent of helpers and drove me off. The emblem was part of the regalia of the last Ayleid king, Lelorian Dinar. You know about King Dinar?
Who's King Dinar?
Oh, have you not read my books? When the last of the Ayleid kingdoms fell, its people and treasures were scattered throughout Tamriel. The emblem was one of the symbols of King Dinar, the last ruler of the Ayleids.
So that's why you've come to Wendir?
Indeed. I'd heard tales that the last king's 5 devoted retainers gathered here prior to his demise. The emblem of the last king is sure to be here, protected by the traps set by these 5 loyal retainers.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Search. This is funny that these two things are overlapping each other. Very funny. Let's see. Oh, there's some books here that we haven't fully collected. And one more sky shard to be found, which is probably down here. It might be down here in that public dungeon. We have one point of interest we didn't find, and of course the main story quest working on, and one more public dungeon. Almost got it done. We'll see. We shall see. No, ma'am. I don't think so. Oh, here's something right here. Ah! Oh, man. I was too busy looking at the the quest item. I missed the trap. Report from the Wendir Dig. To Bregoran, Keeper of the Recollection, from Gwendathor Expedition Liaison. Keeper Bregoran, I beg to report that the work at Wendir proceeds slowly. The area surrounding the ruin is inhabited by Minotaurs, who take a dim view of our presence here. They have gotten into the underground passages as well, and this may indicate that there are other entrances than the one we know about. Found nothing so far that indicates that the emblem of the the last king, or other Ayleid relics are within. Most discoveries have been abandoned bottles of aged wine, holy water, and blood. The complex is sprawling, and there are several places where our progress is halted by some blockage or sealed gate. Exploration is further hampered by statues that come to life and attack our explorers. Deadly traps are still active after all these centuries. In particular, many of these traps emit a petrifying gas, which immobilizes the target and gives them a calcified appearance, making it look like they have been turned to stone. Finally, there has been great difficulty with our official expert. He may have some knowledge in his field, but has proved to be insufferable in his dealings with others. If he is not boring our fellow Wood Elves with ridiculous tales of his exploits, he is drooling over some statue, inscription, or broken pottery shard that we have excavated. Frankly, I do not trust him to not pocket some valuable trinkets for his own use. I humbly request that we dismiss this expert immediately, either removing him from the excavations or removing him from the branches of life. He's getting on my nerves, and if he reminds me one more time of how he impressed you with his suaveness and knowledge, I will throw him down a well myself. Always remember, Gwendothor. Jeez.
I can't believe they're complaining about me. Me!
Yeah.
After all I did for them. Fine. Be that way.
They are complaining about you, because you're probably a jackass.
Let's end them.
Dealing with the Recollection by Narcissus Dren. The research into the ruins of Windir have proved to be extremely profitable, and I believe that the emblem of the last king will be found there. This is a chance for an ultimate discovery, a boon to research, a series of best-selling books for me. However, a difficulty in finding adequate assistance has arisen. War-free Dullblade is usually a perfect blunt instrument for this sort of thing, but the Nord is off visiting his family, and old colleagues seem to be several scratch-out words that might be selfish or cowardly, reticent to engage with this new opportunity. Elfbeta is loyal as always, but while she has a keen eye and excellent research skills, I hesitate to put her into dangerous situations. Besides, she runs faster than I do. I cannot expect to hang around dangerous ruins in the hopes of some scratch-out words, idiot and fool, capable volunteer will show up to aid me. That's me. For this reason, I've reached out to a group of militant wood elves known as the Recollection. This new organization recently appeared in Westweald, not unlike the new forest that sprang out of nowhere along the southern border. I met with one of their mid-range officials, as they are very reluctant to identify who is actually in charge. Perhaps they don't know. She and I spent a pleasant evening over ale and small plates as I regaled her with my knowledge of the Ayleids. Elfbeta's extensive research was somewhat helpful here. In my plans for an expedition into Windir, she volunteered to bring a few trusted members of the Recollection to help with the digging, fighting, and heavy lifting. Now, I'm not sure I made the wisest decision. Oh, everything is proceeding smoothly, and we should have the emblem of the last king in hand by the end of the week. I'm just starting to get the feeling these wood elves may not be willing to let me take the prize. Okay, so maybe he wasn't talking about me. He was talking about the Recollection, but the Recollection abandoned him, and now he's hired us.
My alliance with the Recollection was a bit tenuous at best.
They don't say. I don't think I really like you, buddy. I don't think I like you. Alright, the other note is over here. Notes on the 5 loyal retainers. I hope those guys don't see us. Okay, by Narcissus Dren. The Ayleid Empire collapsed in the face of the Legion slave revolt. its sorcerer kings crushed by the rising power of the Netic rebels. Not all the ancient Ayleid rulers were overthrown, however, and some city-states threw in with the former slaves, either out of self-preservation or because they felt the Netic cause was just. Nalada was one of those states, under the rulership of King Lalorian Diner. As a result, his kingdom survived the fall of the White Gold Tower and continued as a vassal state to the new Elysian rulership. Over time, these vassal states were absorbed into the Elysian Empire. Ultimately, Emperor Emil, note in the margin, or is it Amiel, issued an ultimatum to expulse the surviving Ayleids and take over their kingdoms. King Diner fled before the Elysian armies, and in the confusion of the symbols of his office, crown, scepter, and emblem, were lost. Note in the margin, check with Elf Beta about the year. Original sources are unclear. Diner had 5 loyal retainers in his service. He entrusted the emblem to them, thereafter known as the emblem of the last king. The loyal retainers we know were Lor Amiro, a noble knight in the service of the king, Varhalia, also known as the Terrible Fist, Belapelem, the Boisterous, a noted adventurer of great humor and girth, Yandvarla, also known as the Oracle. These 4 were all Ayleids, the last retainer whose name has been lost to history. Note in the margin, the one unnamed was apparently Netic, though his origin, along with his name, remain unknown. To those five loyal retainers, Dana entrusted his emblem, and they retreated to a haven that I believe is now called the Ruins of Windir. Ruins were also rumored to hold one of the 10 ancestors, ancient statues from the fall of the Empire, but I have yet to confirm this. This may be why this location was chosen. The legends F. Beta, tracked down, indicated that the one unnamed was the last to arrive, and this Netic retainer sealed the doors to the underground crypts beneath Windir, though whether physically or by magic is unclear. The one unnamed may have been a great spellcaster, for the legends say the 5 loyals protect the emblem to the present day. Final note in the margin, bring more assistance.
Ah, excellent. My notes on the 5 loyal retainers. You know, it would do you well to study these notes. They might come in handy someday.
I don't know about that. Investigate recollection activity. Okay. I have no idea who hit me, because Sharp as Night had that person under control. So I don't know what happened there. Are we going in here? Maybe. Yes, we're going in here. Oh. Hi. It's funny, they're not even hardly close to me, and I still get attacked. Letter to Vashabar. Ooh. Halor. Hope things are going better for you in Vashabar than they are here in these Ufri forsaken Emperor lands. We've been at this for 3 weeks now and have precious little to show except for ancient trash, sore muscles, and short tempers, and headaches for those of us forced to listen to that dark elf prattle on about his achievements. All the promises of some great lost treasure have come to nothing so far, as all we found of interest has been ancient bottles of wine, water, and blood. Hey, we've read this already. The others are about to throw down their tools and quit this place. We're in the heart of Imperial territory, and I don't think they're going to take our explorations well once they find out we're here. But the Dark Elf keeps saying one more room, one more chamber, and just look at this inscription. Bah! And then there are the traps, still active after all these centuries. The worst of them turn the careless to stone. We found a few blocked passages and sealed entrances. We think there's one set behind a huge altar. That has, so far, confounded us. Our dark elf may be able to get us through, but I'll be damned if we're going to ask him. Better to keep him away, or better yet, let a statue come to life and accidentally fall on him. I am sick to my back teeth of this place, these creatures, and most of all, the noted author and adventurer, Narcissus Dren. May the Wild Hunt chase him and catch up with him. Wild Hunt? That's from Witcher 3. Love to the children and tell them that Mother will be back in a few weeks. But remember, not a word about the recollection to anyone in Vashabar. Not a word.
For that so-called expert.
Radabra. Oh, I hear somebody
Let's
saying...
head into the catacombs beneath these ruins to sort through what we found, away from this rabble.
Rabble? They were just talking about you, dude. Rabble? These people were helping you, and you're calling them rabble? Okay, on the other side. Here? Yeah. Talk to Narcissus Dren. Do we have to? We really have to?
Come here, assistant. Let's take a better look at those documents.
Oh, man.
Let me see those papers we gathered. Ah, I see. The recollection found an altar but could go no farther. Sounds magical. There's mention of finding vials of blood, some sacred water, and a bottle of ancient wine. Yes, yes, those are our keys.
Do the reports mention anything else?
It seems my former allies are not doing well without me. Petrification traps, locked doors, giant living statues, that peculiar altar. Typical novice stuff. Nothing that would challenge a master of his craft such as myself.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll be the judge of that. Living statues.
Animated stonework. Doesn't surprise me. They don't require much upkeep. But this altar, alien design, so it will need some liquid to activate it. They have the keys but have no clue how to use them.
What needs to be done?
We press on. The renowned Narcissus Dren is not deterred by mundane challenges. Let's find this altar they mentioned, and keep your eyes out for any bottles, vials, or carafes they have excavated.
I have more questions.
The hunt is on, faithful assistant. With those notes, it's clear that the recollection is stymied by that altar. I, of course, know how to activate it. We'll need a vial of blood, some sacred water, and/or wine from the things they've dug up.
Recollection doesn't like you very much.
I did say we parted ways. Surely you, as an aspiring explorer yourself, should have caught the nuance. I'm of no obligation to be forthright with the specifics of how all parties came to be here at Windir.
Recollection has a particular interest in alien treasures.
See? I needn't explain anything to you. You're well informed. I needed bodies willing to dive into an alien ruin regardless of danger, and the recollection was available and remarkably easy to convince. Until they turned on me.
Why would you get involved with cultists?
I needed some willing hands and they were eager to help. Little did I imagine that they would desire the emblem more than I. Feel free to read my notes. Though be warned, they are not on par with the quality of my published works.
Oh my god, no wonder they got tired of you. Understood.
The hunt is on, faithful assistant. With those notes,
okay,
it's
he said
clear
that already.
The recollection is stymied by that
all
altar.
your expeditions this interesting?
I, of course, know how to... This is a walk in the park, a stroll through the meadows. I've diced with Daedra and fled before undead hordes.
I don't believe you.
There's nothing here we can't handle, and by we, I mean you.
I know you do. I see.
Heed my sage advice, assistant, and there will be no problems at all. You might even learn something.
I'll do that.
The hunt is on.
All right, let's go. This dude is getting on my nerves, actually. All right, let's go.
I knew something was off about the Dark Elf expert. Sneaky-looking cur.
We've lost so many to the traps. Had that forewarned us about them, given
Menace to
never
society.
been petrified.
Oh, there's a bunch of enemies that way. Well, we don't need to go that way. That's not the right way. We're going this way. Who's better than us?
Hush, assistant. Do you see that ahead? Is that one of the Recollection's own? Turned to stone?
Where do you see a head at? Where is there a head? I don't know what he's talking about.
Never a dull moment.
Oh man, that person got frozen. Where's there a head? Ooh, that's poison. Get out of there. Alien sculpture grand tree is available to scribe. Ooh, design apple display. Let's learn that. That's for our home if we ever
Isn't this nice, assistant? You get to walk through a ruin like this with none other than myself, Narcissus Dren, as your guide.
Please do. Please be quiet. I'm not good at interior design, but I'm going to collect all the things.
Over
What's
there.
going on in here?
What's on that stone table? Easy.
The stone table? Blood?
I have my own theories as to why such ancient blood would be fresh. Alas, the Recollection had no interest in my musings.
Dang, how did these enemies spawn so quickly? Is that? Oh, I was stuck for a minute there. I guess they put a trap down on me. Oh, that was cool.
Allow me to enlighten you, assistant. Keep an eye out for Daedric symbology. The aliens worship the Daedra and were
Let's see
destroyed
what you're
by
made of.
Daedra haters. You can take notes if you need to.
That looks like a trap. These look like traps too. Alright, let's try to avoid those. Hey, gargoyle. Oh, we can't go that way. What? Oh, this way.
Assistant, have I ever regaled you with my research on ancestral tombs in Vardenfell? It would only take a few hours.
I don't want to
Better
hear
luck
it.
next time.
Be quiet.
Oh, wait.
What is this? Assistant! Don't you have anything to say about getting me caught up in this noxious mist? You were the one to trip the trap.
I'm just going to ignore him. The sea is really getting on my nerves. Alright, let's go get the last item. Oh. Okay. They just ran right by me. Oh, man, I hit another trap. Thank you.
Let's
Nope.
hear it.
No, I'm trying to collect. And looks like there's some carrots. Thank you.
Did you know that Wendir means journey
Can you
in alien?
please be quiet?
It could mean a journey into the afterlife or some other destination for the ancient elves. It's amazing what you can learn from me.
This dude, man. Whoa! Okay, I was gonna say, how do I get out of there? Thought I was trapped for a minute. step on that. That looks like a trap. Oh, we got a gargoyle.
Let's make this quick.
That was quick. All right, this way. Ooh, who are you? Oh, nobody. Huh. Oh, here we go. This looks like the way. Hopefully. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, hello. There's no steps here. Oh. And there are apples. Where do these folks come from? Where'd you guys come from?
There's our altar. Note the 3 bowls. We need to put all 3 items on the altar, then anoint it with the proper liquid. Come, let's make haste in finding all of them.
Ow! You... Ooh, wait, search for altar activation items. Call of loyal retainers. Oh my, okay, we got a boss in here.
3 of the loyal retainers. Stand back, assistant. I'll speak their names and command them.
Whatever, dude.
Lorimaro, Parhalia, Balipalin, Yonvarla, and, hang on. I don't know that last name. No, wait.
Come over here into my weather trap. Well, that didn't last long at all. Okay, when's your friends? Okay, here come your friends. No. Oh, that was sweet looking. Okay.
There we are. Now to return to the altar. I'll go ahead and dust myself off a bit from the battle. Take the wine on your way out. We'll be needing that.
You jackass. Let's look at what we got for our companion. Okay, what he currently has on is better. That was a pretty good fight. I enjoyed it. Alright, it's over here. This box first. Any loots? No. Aromatic wine.
Of this bottle, they've been partially used. Have they been drinking on the job?
Well, dang. That was one heck of a fall.
A moment, assistant. thanks to my dazzling intellect, I have deduced that we should anoint the altar with sacred water. Assistant, apply the sacred water.
Why do you think it's the sacred water?
Simple. Sacred water goes on an altar. It's quite obvious. Any fool would see that.
Couldn't it be one of the other items?
When you have been at this as long as I have, you develop a sixth sense for these things. Place all 3 items on the altar, but we will use the sacred water. Trust me.
Okay, as you wish.
If you would place all 3 items that we collected onto the altar, we can proceed.
Let's consult him again.
Go on. Place the items atop the altar so we can consider our next step.
What will these items do?
The altar controls passage by way of that gate, but will open only to a particular libation. Typical alien thinking. One of the bottles we've acquired from the recollection will do the trick. Choose carefully, Assistant. I have faith in you.
How do I know which one is correct?
Ah, yes. That's the question, isn't it? As an altar, would they use sacred water? Or would they use blood, since they venerated the Daedra? Or would they simply use wine?
You don't know, do you?
One thing to always keep in mind is the need to experiment. Heed my instructions and you will go far, Assistant.
I'll place the items. All right, place the items.
And now, anoint the altar with the sacred water. With this, our way is opened.
It better be, you jackass.
Excellent. Wait, nothing is happening.
I-
Is it broken? Do I have a broken altar? Surely the sacred water must be the solution. I'm sure of it.
Obviously, you were not right. Let's try the blood.
That didn't work. Assistant, try another offering.
All right.
That did it. Just as I predicted.
You're a liar.
Tribute to the wine shared between the retainers upon their arrival.
And jackets.
Good job following my instructions, Assistant.
What?
I'll make an explorer of you yet.
What?
I'm going on ahead. Onward to discovery.
Can we knock this dude out? Save us from his misery and ours? We need another enemy to kick him out. Kick him, knock him out. That's what we need.
And
Now
here
what?
we are. The emblem. But it is sealed away by magic. Surely these tiles, pressed in correct sequence, will remove the warding spells on it.
Oh, great.
That carving looks important. It is some form of epitaph to the 5 loyal retainers. I'd venture it's crucial to releasing the emblem of the last king.
Have you seen something like this before? I don't know why we're asking him. He has not. He's an idiot.
But of course, you'd be a fool to think that a treasure hunter as respectable as myself would have no experience with a simple tile puzzle.
Then how do we solve this?
Were I to put my vast expertise to use here, I'd venture that the solution to releasing that barrier lies in this epitaph.
So you can solve this then.
I could, but let's think of this as a teachable moment. A final examination, so to speak. You should work this one out on your own. I'll be here to supervise.
Fine, let me look at this epitaph.
Narcissus Dren is no stranger to a puzzle, but can his assistant exhibit the same prowess? Let's wait and see. Go on now, read that epitaph.
Well, before I look at it, I'm looking at these tiles, and I see what looks like. Oh, I thought they had different formations, but let me see here. Epitaph for the 5 loyal retainers. King Diner's 5 loyal retainers remain ever vigilant after walking the path of the emblem. Lore and Miro started in the extreme west. Parhelia followed, riding east for 4 nights. Valapelin was next, moving north for 3 days. Yond Varla came fourth, traveling west for 2 nights. Unnamed was last, taking 1 step north before unleashing the preserving mist. Alright, I'm not going to remember that. Let me take a picture of that. Okay, so we're starting on the west with the one that's already highlighted. Okay, and then we're going to follow for 4 nights. So I'm thinking that's 4 tiles.
Give it your all. I'll be here for the point at which you undoubtedly will need my consult.
Dude. One, 2, 3, 4. How do we know if it's lit up or not? Or how do we know if it's right? Oh, hints. Talk to this jackass again. Hang on.
Allow me to advise. Read the epitaph very clearly. The wine we found earlier leads me to believe this place hosted a gathering of the 5 loyal retainers. A final toast, perhaps, using the finest drink.
What do you make of this?
Given my professional expertise in solving puzzles, I'd venture that the path you take to cross these tiles is related to this nearby epitaph. The tale goes that the 5 loyal retainers traveled from afar to get here.
They all came from different directions and took different amounts of time?
Exactly. Perhaps that indicates the distance and direction to be moved. Regardless, I entrust this solution to you. I'll be here detailing the epitaph and these tiles for my notes. Hurry now, assistant. Surely you can handle this.
Apparently I must.
This place is in a disarray. Do you think we could excavate one of these tiles? No. Narcissus Dren does not loot. Let me instead commit them to my notes here.
Tell me more about these 5 loyal retainers.
They were the devoted servants of King Dinar, gathered from the 4 corners of Mundus to guard the emblem of their king, Lor Emaro, Parhelia, Barlepalin, and Yond Varla, each a legend among the Aelids in their own right.
That's 4 retainers. Who was the 5th?
The 5th retainer was a need, unnamed in the chronicles. They sealed these ruins to protect the emblem. The 5 loyal retainers should be dead after all these years, but with powerful magics, you never know.
Indeed, you never know.
This place is in a disarray.
All right, goodbye. Okay, so... Alright, I can see. I've already got those highlighted. So now we need to go... north for 3 days. 1, 2, 3. And west for 2 nights. 1, 2, 2. And then 1 step.
It certainly took your time.
Give me a break.
The path is now clear, and the emblem of the last king calls to me. Come. Look at it. It's marvelous. Floating
Please
there,
explode and
just
kill him.
waiting to be taken.
Yeah, take
Any
it.
final notes, assistant, before I commit history?
I wish it would explode and kill him. Oh, we have a choice here. Let's look at this. Let Narcissus Dean proceed. Tell Narcissus Dren, let Narcissus Dren proceed. Tell Narcissus Dren to be careful. I'm going to tell him to proceed.
Now, assistant, we have found the emblem of the last king. It's been waiting so long for me to recover it.
What are you doing?
Step aside, assistant. The great and wise Narcissus Dren will now seize the emblem. I intend to present it to my assistant Elfbeta at her southern camp. Yes, that sounds sufficiently thrilling.
Hang on, this grate looks like those earlier traps. There may be a mechanism to disarm it somewhere.
Fool of an assistant! Do not disturb me, or I'll have you demoted to a footnote in my next book. You stumbled through much, and now your reward is to watch me finally grasp the emblem of the last king.
You guys, you know where this is going, right? You know where this is going. He's irritating me from the very beginning. He's a jackass, and he called us what? A fool. So, I'm not gonna warn him. Don't let me stop you. Do what you got to do.
Ah, the emblem at last. I've bested those recollection fools. No! A trap! It's that petrification gas! Take the emblem to Elfbeta!
That's what you get. That is exactly what you get. There is no way I was going to save that fool. All right. Take the emblem of the last king. Ooh. All right, let's go meet Elfbeta. Whoa. We gotta drop down here? Really? Alright, well, man, that's awfully high up. I don't know about that. Let's see here. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, that wasn't bad. Where's she? Oh, she's way down there. Okay, we need to find our way out of here.
Better overstocked than under.
Elfbeta, you were too trusting.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to get worried. Delightful to see you remain in one piece. Some of my dear Narcissus collaborators do not survive the experience. Tell me, how did you fare?
Here you go, the emblem of the last king, as requested.
Excellent. I've arranged payment for your efforts. Did Narcissus come with you? I know. Probably still taking notes for his next dissertation, I expect. Should I go after him? Eventually, I suppose. He gets cross with me when I fuss about him too much.
Ah. Explore safeguard. Increase maximum stamina. Okay. I don't think you need to be worried about Narcissus.
I need to take my leave shortly. Narcissus should turn up any time now. Perhaps I should go looking for him. In any event, thank you for your help.
Narcissus is otherwise indisposed. He sent me ahead to deliver the emblem.
Oh dear. Should I wait here? Should we go after him? I don't want him to think I believe he needs constant oversight, but he does get so wrapped up in his work.
He's studying statues right now. Couldn't budge him. You should go on without him.
Ever the thoughtful scholar, my Narcissus. Very well, I shall do as you say. Is there anything else I may do for you before I take my leave?
It was a pleasure to work with you, Elfbeta.
I need to take my leave shortly. Narcissus should turn up any time now. Perhaps I should go looking for him. In any event, thank you for your help.
Let's see what happens when we say this. Narcissus Dren is an interesting person to work with.
Is he not masterful, wise, kind, and thoughtful?
No.
And so daring. This emblem that you've returned with is simply fascinating. I'll begin cataloging it while I wait for him to return.
He may be a while.
I understand. Sometimes he gets so involved I have to drag him away. Knowledge and research always come first for Narcissus. He's a rock-solid scholar.
Rock solid. Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
I need to take my leave shortly.
Bye.
Narcissus...
I hope you're not going to stay here and wait on that fool, because you're going to be waiting forever. All right, you guys. Well, that quest put us in the exact location that we need to go to finish the main story zone. And we will do that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on in the next episode. Bye.